Welcome, dear soul. Tonight, you are invited into a journey, not simply a practice, but an immersion, a walk through sound, light, and silence. You may have carried with you the echoes of the day, voices, decisions, screens, worries that cling like cobwebs on the corners of your mind. But here, in this moment, under the shelter of falling rain, you are free to step into something different, something deeper, something timeless. Close your eyes if they are not already closed. Notice how the lids lower like curtains, drawing you into a private theater where your imagination creates the stage. The rain is your soundtrack, steady, unhurried, eternal. It falls as if the sky itself were whispering to you. Slow down, let go, rest now. Breathe in, draw the night into your lungs, hold it softly. Breathe out and feel the day leaving, flowing out of your chest, spilling into the sound of water. Again inhale, gather freshness, the smell of wet earth, the coolness of evening air. Exhale, release the heaviness that no longer serves you. Each breath is a doorway, and each time you exhale, you walk through it into a calmer place. Imagine yourself now in a wooden cabin, far away from the busyness of the world. Outside, rain patters on the roof, on the leaves, on the earth. You are safe inside, wrapped in warmth. The cabin glows faintly with golden candlelight. Shadows dance softly on the walls. Each flicker of light reminds you that you are held, that you are safe. You lie down on a soft bed, the blanket heavy but comforting. Pillows cradle your head. The mattress supports your spine. Every part of your body begins to realize, I do not have to hold anything right now. I am allowed to rest. Listen carefully. Beyond the rain, beyond the quiet creak of wood, there is silence. It is not empty, it is alive. It hums in the background like a low, invisible song. This silence is your companion tonight. It waits patiently. It embraces you without asking for anything in return. Now notice the rain again. Each drop is unique. Some fall fast, others linger. Some land sharp, others arrive as mist. Together, they weave a pattern like beads on an infinite string. Let your mind follow them. Choose one drop. Watch it form, travel, land, vanish. Then another, and another. Thoughts may try to intervene, but each thought, too, becomes a raindrop. Forms. It moves. It dissolves. Nothing stays. Everything flows. Let this thought come. I am here. Whisper it quietly inside, like a secret. Then release it into the rain. Another thought arises. I am safe. Again, let it echo. Then, let it go. One more. I am ready to rest. Watch as the rain accepts these words, carrying them away, repeating them endlessly for you. Imagine now that the walls of the cabin become transparent. Through them, you see the forest outside, dark and alive. Trees stand tall, leaves heavy with water, branches swaying gently. The ground glistens, a mosaic of wet stone and soil. A path winds through it, lit faintly by fireflies, their glow pulsing in rhythm with your breath. Step onto this path in your mind. You are barefoot, but the earth is warm beneath your feet. The rain touches your skin, but it is soft, more like a blessing than a chill. With every step, the forest seems to whisper, release, 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 release. Walk slowly, inhale with one step, exhale with the next. Feel the rhythm between breath, step, and rain. Soon, you are no longer walking through a forest, you are walking through yourself. Each tree is a memory, each stone a thought, each drop a worry. And as you move, they bow to you. They dissolve, they fall away. You are lighter. You are freer. Now find a clearing. At the center stands a great tree, ancient and wide. Its branches spread like open arms. Rain glides down its trunk, carving silver lines across the bark. Beneath this tree is a bench made of stone, smooth and dry, despite the rain. Sit here in your imagination. The tree shelters you. The rain sings for you. The earth holds you. Place your hand on your heart. Feel its rhythm. Notice how it matches the sound of the rain, how it slows, softens, steadies. Whisper again inside, I am calm. Stay here. Let the forest hold you. Let the rain cleanse you. Let the silence fill you. Tonight, you are not asked to do anything, fix anything, prove anything. You are asked only to be, to breathe, to rest, to allow the rain to do what it has always done: cleanse, soften, renew. This is the beginning of your journey tonight, and already you are lighter. Already you are calmer. The rain continues to fall outside the cabin, steady and timeless. Its rhythm is like a gentle drummer, marking the passage of time, not with urgency, but with softness. You are lying here, safe and warm, and now we will travel slowly through the body, untying every knot of tension, releasing every layer of stress. Close your eyes a little deeper if you can. Imagine the rain has found its way into your breath, so that every inhale carries the freshness of water, and every exhale carries away heaviness. Your body is ready to rest. Begin at the crown of your head. Picture a gentle stream of warm rainwater flowing over your scalp, washing away the static of the day. The skin loosens, the tiny muscles soften, and the mind quiets. You feel as though a silver thread of water is tracing a line down from the top of your head, rinsing all the way to your forehead. The forehead, often the stage where worries play out, begins to smooth. Imagine raindrops erasing every furrow, every crease, until the skin is soft, open, clear. The space behind your forehead widens like the night sky after storm clouds dissolve. Now bring awareness to your eyes. They have worked hard today, looking, reading, watching, searching. Let the rain fall over them gently. Behind your lids, the darkness is soothing, not empty, but full of rest. The muscles behind your eyes release their effort. You no longer need to focus. You only need to receive. The rain travels down your cheeks, across your jaw. Your jaw has been clenched, holding unspoken words, hidden stress. Let the water slide along the jawline, loosening it, softening it, until your lips part slightly. Your tongue rests heavy. Your face is calm. Move now to the ears. Listen to the rain outside. Imagine the outer ears being bathed, the inner ears filled with silence. Between sound and silence, there is balance, and in that balance, you rest. Shift attention to your neck and throat. This place often holds swallowed tension, unspoken words. Picture the rain flowing down both sides of your neck, clearing away strain from tendons, loosening the grip around your throat. Breathing becomes easier, smoother, freer. Now the shoulders, how much they have carried today. Imagine them as wide stones under the rain. The water flows across them, washing away invisible burdens. With each drop, the stones grow smoother, lighter, and more grounded. The shoulders drop, settling into ease. The rain continues down into your arms. Picture streams of water traveling from shoulders to elbows, elbows to wrists, wrists to fingertips. Muscles unwind, joints soften. Your hands rest open, palms ready to receive comfort. Each finger loosens as if uncurling after a long grip. Shift focus to your chest. Notice its rise and fall. Imagine raindrops falling directly into your chest, cooling the heart, slowing its rhythm, softening its beat. Each exhale releases a burden. Each inhale invites renewal. The heart is now calm, beating in harmony with rain. The belly now. Perhaps knots of worry sit here. Imagine rain falling directly into your belly, soothing, loosening, untying. The abdomen rises and falls softly, no tension, no holding. Like a pond smoothing after ripples, your belly grows calm. Feel the back against the mattress. Picture the rain traveling down your spine, vertebra by vertebra, rinsing each one. The muscles on either side relax, widen, soften. The back is free of strain. The spine is bathed in comfort. Now, the hips. Imagine them as ancient stones in a riverbed, steady and grounded. The rain falls and flows, but the stones remain solid. Tension dissolves from the deep muscles here. The hips are wide anchors, holding you safely. Move to your thighs. They have carried you through the day, step after step. Now, in the presence of rain, they surrender. Muscles release. Heaviness drops downward into the mattress. Knees soften, resting in stillness. The calves and shins now feel water sliding down, cooling them, rinsing away effort. Ankles loosen, feet spread gently. The rain reaches all the way to the earth, carrying stress down into the soil, where it disappears. Now, step back in your awareness. See your whole body at once, glistening with rain. From crown to soles, every part of you is bathed, soothed, released. The body is not restless now. It is heavy, calm, safe. Whisper softly inside. My body is calm. My body is free. My body rests deeply. Say it once, twice, 3 times. Then let the rain repeat it for you. Every drop is a whisper. Every stream a reminder. Stay here for a while, listening to the rain, feeling your body held by earth and water. The body has released its burdens. The nervous system is at peace. You are ready for the journey deeper. The rain continues, soft and steady, wrapping the night in silver threads. You are lying safely in the cabin, but in your mind, a door begins to open. Beyond it lies a forest, alive with rain, lit faintly by the glow of fireflies. Tonight, you are invited to walk there with your imagination, the deepest part of your awareness. Step outside. The air greets you immediately, cool and damp, yet kind. Drops fall across your shoulders, down your arms, onto your skin. But instead of chilling, they bless you, reminding you that you are alive. The forest floor is soft beneath your bare feet, cushioned by moss and wet leaves. Each step sinks slightly, springing back gently, holding you without effort. Listen closely. The forest is filled with sound. Rain falls through branches, taps gently on leaves, streams down bark. Insects hum softly. Distant owls call. But all of these sounds belong to the same orchestra, playing a lullaby of peace. Nothing here startles. Nothing here demands. Every sound is part of harmony. Ahead, a narrow path winds into the woods, glows faintly, as if lit from beneath. Follow it. Step after step, you move deeper. With each inhale, you gather the freshness of rain-soaked earth. With each exhale, you release worry into the air. Step, breathe, release. Step, breathe, release. The rhythm is natural, effortless. Notice how the trees lean toward you. Their trunks are wide, their branches heavy, yet they bow slightly as if in greeting. Each tree feels like an elder, ancient and wise. Drops slide down their bark like silver veins. You feel comforted walking among them, as though you are in the presence of guardians. Now see a stream cutting across your path. Water rushes gently, clear and alive. Kneel by it. Raindrops join its surface, sending ripples outward, then vanishing. Take one of your worries. Picture it as a small stone. Place it gently in the stream. The water accepts it, carries it away. No resistance. Watch it vanish downstream until you cannot see it anymore. You may place another and another until the stream carries them all. When you rise, you are lighter. Continue walking. The forest grows darker, but it is not frightening. Fireflies blink around you, their light warm, pulsing in rhythm with your breath. One lands on your palm. It glows brighter for a moment, then lifts away, carrying with it another fragment of tension. You smile inwardly, knowing you are being helped in ways unseen. Now the path opens into a clearing. At the center stands a great stone circle, ancient and wet with rain. Sit here in your imagination. The stones are cool, but steady, grounding. Around you, the rain falls harder for a moment, then softens again, like breath. You close your eyes inside the vision, and in that moment, the entire forest seems to breathe with you. Inhale, the trees expand. Exhale, the forest settles. You are not separate from it, or part of it whispers softly inside. I release into the rain. I release into the forest. I release into the night. Repeat this as often as you wish. With each repetition, feel yourself merging with the forest. Rain no longer falls on you, falls through you. The earth no longer holds. You are the earth. The trees no longer surround you, are the trees. In this vision, separation dissolves. Only calm remains. Stay here. You may loop this visualization endlessly, walking the path, releasing stones, greeting fireflies, sitting among stones, merging with the forest. Each cycle takes you deeper into rest, deeper into calm. The forest is infinite. The rain is eternal. You are safe within both. The rain outside continues its timeless song. A steady rhythm that weaves through the walls of the cabin, through the air, through your very breath. It is no longer something you hear, it is something you inhabit. Tonight, the rain is your companion, your teacher, and your sanctuary. Your body rests heavy, safe, and supported. With each breath, tension that once felt like stone begins to soften into water, flowing out and down into the earth. Thoughts that tried to hold themselves high above you begin to lose their grip, tumbling gently like leaves carried away by a stream. This is the process of release, not forced, but gradual, natural, as easy as rain falling. Now, imagine yourself lying beneath a canopy of stars that shimmer faintly behind a veil of clouds. The rain falls between you and the cosmos, silver threads connecting earth and sky. Each drop is a message, each drop a blessing. They say, you may rest, you may let go. Visualize a small circle of lanterns glowing around your resting body. Their light is warm, golden, and steady, untouched by the weather. These lanterns are not placed by human hands. They are born of your own affirmations. Each time you whispered, safe, calm, soft, let go, a lantern was lit. Now they encircle you, guardians of peace, keeping the night gentle. Feel the ground beneath you. It is moss, alive and soft, rising to meet the shape of your body. It does not resist your weight. It accepts you fully. With every breath out, sink deeper, as though gravity itself were a lullaby drawing you down. Down into the embrace of earth. Down into the silence below rain. Down into the stillness beneath thought. Now, see your worries appear not as overwhelming storms, but as small, fragile shapes. Each worry is a stone you've been holding. Heavy, yes, but when you place them down on the moss, they are no longer yours to carry. Watch as the rain comes, washing over them. Slowly, the edges were smooth. The weight becomes lighter. The stone dissolves, grain by grain, until nothing remains but soil, ready to nourish new life. In this space, your mind no longer fights itself. It becomes a quiet lake, fed by rain, but never disturbed by it. The surface is glass, reflecting only peace. Every drop that lands disappears without ripple, absorbed effortlessly. This is how your thoughts become arriving, dissolving, leaving no trace. Whisper softly, I let go of worry. I release overthinking. I allow peace to stay. Repeat it slowly, letting the rhythm of your voice match the rhythm of the rain. With each repetition, the words carve a path in your subconscious, like water carving stone, shaping you toward stillness. Now, notice your breath again. Inhale the body fills with quiet. Exhale, the body empties of fear. Inhale, you gather calm. Exhale, you give it back to the world. This cycle never ends. You could live inside this breath forever. Let your imagination take you deeper. You walk into a hidden grove where the rain falls more softly, as if the trees themselves bend to shield you. In the center stands a pool of luminous water. Its surface glows faintly, silver and gold blending in endless waves. Approach the pool, kneel beside it. When you look into its surface, you do not see your reflection, you see your peace embodied, waiting. Touch the water. It is warm, welcoming. The water whispers, stay, rest, release. Lie down beside the pool. The moss cradles you. The lanterns flicker gently. The rain sings overhead. This is not imagination anymore. This is memory of a place your body already knows. The sanctuary of release is not outside you. It is within you, always waiting. As your eyes grow heavy, let the affirmations become softer, simpler. They loop without effort. I am safe. I am calm. I am free. I am here. I let go. Each word is a raindrop. Each raindrop becomes part of the stream. The stream becomes the river. The river becomes the ocean of sleep. And now, float. There is no effort left, only surrender. The rain carries you. The earth supports you. The sky shelters you. You are whole. You are at peace. You are free. The rain keeps singing, a patient hush that threads the night from horizon to horizon. Inside the cabin, candlelight warms the wood, and your breath moves with the music of water. This is the hour for gentle, truthful words. Fours, soil, soil. They are not orders. They are not orders. They are invitations. They are ways of remembering who you are when the noise is quiet and the sky is kind. Before we begin, place a hand wherever comfort rises, first over the heart, on the belly, at the throat. Feel heat, meet, heat. Let your palm become a small lantern, steady and human. Breathe in as if you were drawing the glow inward. Breathe out as if you were widening the glow, letting it light the room, the forest, the rain beyond the window. Now we weave the phrases. We do not push them. We let them float like paper boats on a clear stream. Each boat carries a message. The water knows where to take it. As you inhale, think, I am safe. As you exhale, feel, I am soft. Inhale, I am calm. Exhale, I release. Inhale, I am here. Exhale. I let go. Pause. Listen. The roof answers with 1,000 quiet syllables of water. The earth answers with the dark perfume of rain. You do not have to do more. Imagine stepping again onto the forest path of your inner world. Fireflies hover and drift, pulsing in time with your lungs. Each pulse whispers a line to you, not shouted, not insisted, simply offered. I am soft. I am calm. I release. I am here. I let go. Now we give each phrase a place to live, an image to root it deeper. I am safe. See, a ring of old stones in the clearing, slick with rain and warm beneath. Sit in their circle. The stones are the word, safe, made into earth, weighty, patient, unmovable. Lean back into their presence until your spine remembers, I am held. I am soft. See moss along the path, a green that forgives every step. Your muscles copy it. The jaw forgets clench. The brows forget pull. The belly forgets guard. You are not unmade by softness. You are made more whole. I am calm. See the pond under the cedar. Rain stipples its face. Then the face smooths and mirrors the sky. Your mind does the same ripple, settle, mirror, sky. The cycle is not a problem. It is a rhythm. I release. See a small paper bundle in your hands, tied with wet twine. Inside it lives one worry. Place it on the stream. Watch the twine slacken, the paper blur, the ink run, the shape loosen, the bundle open. The stream is not in a hurry, and yet everything it touches finds a path away. I am here. See your footprints darken the path with clean rain. Each step proves presence. Each step proves belonging. You do not have to arrive. You have arrived. I let go. See your breath leave as a silver ribbon, leaving your mouth and vanishing into the weather. It does not need to be stored. It does not need to be saved. Letting go is not losing. It is giving back. Breathe. Let the images and words braid together. When they untwist, they braid again. You are not reciting to impress a judge. You are watering a garden in the dark, and dawn will show you what has grown. Now speak to different rooms inside you. You can whisper if you like. The rain will carry the sound deeper than you expect. To the body, thank you. You may rest. To the mind, thank you. You may be quiet. To the heart, thank you. You may open. To the past self who tried so hard, thank you. You may come home. To the future self, worried at the door, thank you. You may sleep. Return to breath. We will set a gentle cadence you can loop for as long as you wish. Inhale, for I am safe. Hold, TOI am here. Exhale, 6I, let go. The numbers are scaffolding. When the house stands, you can take them down. The rain will count for you. Your chest will keep the meter without being told. Now we write longer lines, the way rain writes on glass low, continuous. Forgiving of imperfect edges, I permit my nervous system to soften. It knows how to settle when I stop telling it to be on guard. I allow my shoulders to forget the shape of burden. I remember the shape of belonging. I welcome silence as a presence, not an absence. It is full, it is kind, it is enough. I trust sleep to arrive like weather. I do not chase it, greet it. When it reaches my door. Let these sentences live where they land. Some will sink into muscle. Some will hang like small constellations over the bed. Some will run into the floorboards and wait as warmth for your feet when morning comes. Now imagine a lantern in your hands, the one your palm rehearsed earlier. Its glass is fogged with rain. Etch your phrases on that glass with your fingertip. No ink, only the path of warmth. The letters glow for a moment, then fade into transparency. This is how affirmations work at night. Bright enough to be found, faint enough to let you sleep. Breathe again. Let the next series arrive, shorter, simpler, so they can ride your exhale without effort, safe to rest, soft to heal, calm to receive, free to release, here to be, ready to sleep. We turn them into a round like voices, entering a song, one by one, until the room is full, and no voice has to work. Voice 1, safe to rest. Voice 2, soft to heal. Voice 3, calm to receive. Voice 4, free to release. Voice 5, here to be. Voice 6, ready to sleep. Listen to the rain sing each line back to you, over and over, until you forget who started and who is echoing. That is the moment when affirmations stop being effort and start being environment. If doubt arrives and asks, what if this doesn't work? Let the answer be an image, not an argument. See a hill of dry grass under a gray sky. Rain begins quiet at first, then steady. You do not see change in a moment, but hours later, the ground is soft, and by morning, green leans through the brown. The work was not dramatic. The work was patient. Your phrases are the rain. Now address the tender corners, the places that often hide during daylight. To the little fear in the throat, you are allowed to be here, and you are allowed to rest. To the small ache behind the eyes, you are seen and you are softening. To the flutter in the belly, you are safe and you can sway with the rain. To the quickness in the chest, You can keep time with water, not with clocks. Let all of this simplify again into breath, into 6 beads you can turn with your thumb in the dark. I am soft. I am soft. I am calm. I release. I am here. I let go. Loop them, or let the rain loop them for you. Either way, the message arrives where it needs to. Not the thinking surface, but the listening depth. If sleep is already close, let the words thin to velvet. Safe, soft, calm, release. Here, let go. And if sleep has arrived, let even those dissolve into sound. Rain remembers everything you ask it to carry. For the moments when you wake in the night and the mind tries to turn the lights back on, keep a shorter key in your pocket. It opens the same door. In safe, out let go. In here, out release. 2 words, 1 breath, a room reopened. Now we end as we began, with the lantern of your hand. Place your palm where it wants to be. Feel the warmth. Whisper a final round that can fade with you into the dark. I am safe enough to soften. I am soft enough to sleep. I am calm enough to heal. I am free enough to release. I am here enough to rest. I am ready enough to dream. Let the last word stretch into silence. Give it to the rain. The roof will keep it for you. The forest will keep it. The night will keep it. You, at last, have permission to sleep. The rain softens for a moment, as though the entire forest inhales. You are resting, body heavy, breath steady, affirmations drifting like quiet fireflies around you. And now, you are invited to step deeper, to cross into a sanctuary, an inner temple woven of rain, earth, and silence, a place where peace does not need to be asked for, because it already waits. In your imagination, rise slowly from the circle of stones. The forest opens before you, the path glowing faintly, almost hidden beneath mist. You walk gently, barefoot still, feeling the cool moss yield, then lift beneath each step. The rain does not hinder you, it clears the way, washing dust from leaves, guiding you forward. Soon you see an archway formed not by stone or wood, but by the intertwining branches of 2 massive oaks. Their trunks bow toward one another, their branches laced in a canopy that drips silver beads of water. This arch is the threshold. Beyond it lies your sanctuary. Pause before it. Place a hand on one trunk. Feel the deep pulse of life inside. Whisper your readiness. I am here. I am ready. The rain echoes your words, as if the whole forest agrees. Step through. The air changes instantly. It is warmer, softer, almost golden despite the rain. Before you stretches a clearing you have never seen, yet it feels more familiar than your own breath. At its center is a pool of water, perfectly still despite drops falling upon it. The surface absorbs them without ripple, as if it knows the secret of infinite calm. Around the pool, lanterns glow, though no hand has lit them. Their flames are steady, unwavering, untouched by the weather. Walk toward the pool, kneel at its edge, peer into its surface. You do not see your reflection, you see peace itself wearing your face. Your shoulders are relaxed, your eyes are soft. This is not a dream. It is a mirror of who you already are when fear dissolves. Dip your fingertips into the pool. The water is warm, luminous. Where it touches your skin, the body remembers. Rest more deeply. Scoop some into your palms. Bring it to your forehead, your chest, your belly. Each touch is a blessing. You may rest. You may be still. You're safe here. Now look up. Around the sanctuary rise pillars, carved not of stone, but of light. Each one hums softly, like a musical note held forever. Together, they form a harmony that vibrates gently through your bones. You realize the pillars are the affirmations you spoke earlier, grown tall, woven into architecture. Safe, soft, calm, release. Here, let go. They surround you, not as words, not but as living guardians. Lie down beside the pool. The earth beneath you is warm. The rain above is soft as mist. The lanterns hold their glow. You close your eyes, and it feels as though the entire sanctuary closes its eyes with you, entering silence together. In this silence, you are spoken to not in language, but in presence. The sanctuary itself whispers, "You have nothing to prove. You have nowhere to go. You are already whole." Let these truths rest inside you like seeds. They will grow in their own time. Breathe. Inhale sanctuary. Exhale release. Inhale light. Exhale weight. Inhale stillness. Exhale fear. Continue this rhythm as long as you wish. Now imagine the rain above has become threads of silver light, weaving a soft canopy. Each drop lands like a blessing, not on skin, but on spirit. They sew close the tiny tears of worry, stitch together the fabric of calm. With each stitch, you feel yourself held more securely, more gently. Stay here. You may loop this part endlessly, walking through the archway, kneeling at the pool, touching the luminous water, lying beneath the canopy of rainlight. Each return deepens the imprint of peace. Each cycle makes the sanctuary more real. Soon, you will not just visit, it too will carry it with you. Whisper once more, I am safe in the sanctuary of peace. I am whole in the sanctuary of stillness. I am free in the sanctuary of release. Let the words dissolve into the hum of the pillars, into the glow of lanterns, into the silence that breathes with you. You are home here. You are complete here. You are free here. The rain hushes into a softer cadence, as if the forest itself were taking a long, slow breath. You lie still in the warm cabin, and in the theater of your inner vision, you risen, hurried, certain, and step toward the door that opens to your sanctuary. Tonight, this is not a metaphor. It is a place. It is the room inside the heart where release and peace are the only laws, where anxiety cannot enter because it has nothing to cling to. Open the door. The night is deep, yet friendly. Rain threads the air with silver lines. A path of dim lanterns leads forward, their light steady, their flames holding shape even in the weather. As you pass the threshold, something simple but profound happens. The noise that was behind you stays behind you. The world narrows to breath, rain, footfall. Walk, bare feet meet moss that remembers every step and forgives every weight. Each lantern hums a single note low, patient, warm. Together, the lanterns become a chord the body understands without translation. Your shoulders descend by a measure. Your jaw remembers softness. Your gaze, though inward, widens. Soon the path bends beneath the interlaced branches of two ancient oaks. They are tall enough to hold a little sky of their own. Between them hangs a veil of beaded rain, threaded so finely that it seems woven from light. This is the archway. Pause here. Place your palm against one trunk. Feel the slow, timbered heartbeat of a life older than worry. Whisper inside, I am ready. The oak answers by not moving at all. Stillness is a kind of welcome. Step through the arch. The air changes temperature the way a hand changes warmth when it passes through candlelight sit-in. Gentle, convincing. Your sanctuary opens like a breath held too long and finally released. It is a clearing ringed by trees whose leaves drink the rain soundlessly. At the center lies a pool, so still it drinks the rain without ripples, a mirror of midnight that keeps what it reflects. Approach the pool, kneel. The surface does not show the face you wore for the world today. It shows the face you keep for yourself, one without armor, without hurry. There is no tension around the eyes, no guard in the mouth, no ache at the brow. You look rested here, and the looking makes it true. Touch the water with your fingertips. It is warmer than the air, warmer than the rain. It is body temperature peace. When you lift your hand, the drops cling as tiny moons across the skin, then slide along your wrist like the shortest rivers. Bring water to your forehead, to your throat, to your heart, to your belly. Where it touches, the body unwinds another loop of vigilance. Where it lingers, awareness blooms like a pale flower that opens at night. Around the pool, 6 pillars rise, not stone, not wood, but light. Each pillar holds a word you have been learning to embody. Safe, soft, calm, release. Here, let go. The words are not drawn on the pillars. They are the pillars. Stand near any one, and you feel its meaning flow through you as a current. Stand between any two, and the meanings braid into something new. Lie back upon the ground beside the pool. The earth under you is warmed by unseen hands. Rain above you is mist, not cold. Each drop a quiet thimble sewing the edges of you to rest. From the pillars, a subtle harmony unspools a music of presence. It does not urge, it does not persuade. It simply includes you until you forget you were ever outside it. Let the sanctuary speak, not in sentences, but in recognitions that arrive fully formed. You are already held. You do not have to hold everything. You are already allowed. You do not have to ask permission to rest. You are already whole. You do not have to repair yourself to deserve peace. The mind tries to nod, but the body answers first by loosening what it had been pretending to carry. Shoulder by shoulder, vertebra by vertebra, the message becomes muscle, becomes temperature. Breathe with the pillars. Inhale near safe and feel the ribcage lift like a door on the quietest hinges. Exhale toward release and imagine the hinges oiled forever. Inhale beside here and notice how the ground accepts you without contract. Exhale toward. Let go and watch the idea of control dissolve like salt in warm water. Inhale with SOFT and allow the edges of effort to blur. Exhale with calm and watch the surface of the pool become a sheet of night. You could fall through into rest. Stay. The sanctuary is timeless. Rain keeps the clock, and the clock is kind. If a thought arrives, dressed as urgency, walk it to the edge of the pool. Give it a stone's form and a stone's weight. Place it upon the surface and learn the physics of this place. Even stones float here long enough to be forgiven. When they finally sink, they do so as if returning a borrowed shape. If a memory blooms sharp as nettle, invite it to stand beneath the veil of rain at the archway. Watch each drop turn a thorn to a thread to a gleam to a small piece of light that joins the lanterns. In this sanctuary, what hurt you can become what guides you, not by magic, but by patience. Wander the perimeter. Where the trees lean together, there is a bench of dark wood rubbed smooth by years of quiet. Sit. The bench takes your weight as if it had been missing you specifically. Across from you, between two pillars, a doorway of air brightens, no hinges, no handle, just the shape of passage. You could walk through it and find a new room, a library of unworried hours, a gallery of mornings that didn't rush you, a small kitchen where tea steams and nobody watches the clock. Or you could let the doorway remain unopened, knowing even possibility itself is enough to rest you. Return to the pool. The lanterns around it hold steady flames that do not flicker when you near them. Lean over one and warm your hands. Etch a phrase in the fog on the glass with your finger. I may rest. The letters shine briefly, then soften, then vanish. You do not lose them. You internalize them. The pillar called here glows a little brighter, as if to say it saw and agreed. Lie down again. Imagine the canopy above drawing itself closer, leaves lowering like a ceiling of hands. Somewhere, a night bird sings a single clear note and then is content with silence. The rain thins until it is only a whisper. Between whisper and silence, you feel the precise moment your nervous system chooses ease over vigilance. It is small and total, like a lock clicking open. If sleep wants you now, you may go. The sanctuary walks with you into dreams. If you want more time, take it. Trace the stone circle with a fingertip. Count the breaths between lanterns. Watch a drop decide the path it will take down the curve of your forearms. Detail is a doorway. Every doorway here leads inward. Practice a soft cadence that keeps you tethered to the floor of calm. Inhale as if you were collecting light from the pillars. Exhale as if you were returning it to the pool. Inhale, gather. Exhale, give. Inhale, gather. Exhale, give. The pool brightens, then rests. Brightens, then rests. Never needing to prove the cycle to anyone. Now place both hands over your heart. Feel the engine there, no longer loud, only sure. Let the sanctuary speak one more time in a way even the skin understands. Imagine the 6 words descending onto your palms like warm coins. Saf-E. Soft, calm, release. Here, let go. Press the coins into the chest and wait while they melt into warmth that travels. If you wake in some future night and cannot find the path, you will carry proof of its location. The body remembers the way the oaks shaped the threshold. The breath remembers the temperature shift of crossing. The heart remembers the sound of lanterns humming. Memory is a map you can read with your eyes closed. Before you leave or before you sleep here, which is also leaving stand once more beneath the archway of oaks. The rain is thicker at the threshold. The drops large enough to hold tiny reflections of flame, leaf, and your own quiet face. Bow your head. Let 3 drops land upon the crown. Give each drop a sentence, not to keep, but to release. Thank you for holding me. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for returning me to myself. Walk back toward the cabin slowly. Or do not walk at all. Let the sanctuary draw the cabin toward you, like tide drawing a small boat. Inside, the bed is warmer than before, because you are warmer than before. Your pillow keeps a secret. It smells faintly of the cedar bench. Your blanket keeps another. It remembers the music of the lanterns. Lie down the way the moon lies on water, without effort, without splash. Close your eyes the way branches close over a path, inviting, protective, natural. Let the last thing you hear be what you have been hearing all along. Rain as biography. Rain as promise. Rain as the simplest proof that letting go can be continuous and gentle. Whisper, not to the room, but to the place within you that now has architecture and address. I am safe in my sanctuary. I am whole in my sanctuary. I am free in my sanctuary. Feel the meaning settle. Feel the meaning travel. Feel it return as sleep. And if some thin thread of thought tries to tug you back, give it a task. Ask it to count the lanterns it cannot see. Ask it to tell you what color stillness is. Ask it to name the scent of warm rain on cedar. Thought loves being useful and satisfied, will curl at your feet like a small animal and dream of simpler jobs. The sanctuary dims its lights when you no longer need them. The pillars soften from bright words back into the feeling of those words. The pool closes its eye. The archway forgets to be an edge. What remains is exactly what you came for. Peace that does not ask to be earned. Release that does not require a ceremony, and a night willing to keep your rest as if it were its own. The rain has been with you all along, and now it softens into a background so gentle it feels less like weather and more like breath. You are lying down again inside the cabin, though the cabin itself feels transformed, larger, quieter, more luminous inside. This is not simply a room with walls. It has become an extension of the sanctuary you visited, a place where peace follows you instead of waiting for you. Notice the bed beneath you. The mattress holds you not as weight, but as presence. The pillow cups your head with familiarity. The blanket drapes across your body like a second skin. The air itself feels heavy with stillness, ready to carry you. You are safe here. You are whole here. You are free here. Let the breath return to its simplest form, in and out. No counting, no guiding, only the natural tide of the body. Imagine each inhale as a small lantern flickering on, and each exhale as that lantern dimming into stillness. Soon, the whole room is glowing and darkening with the rhythm of your chest. This is how you synchronize with the night. Whisper softly inside, I am safe enough to rest. I am soft enough to sleep. I am calm enough to dream. Let those words dissolve until even their shape feels heavy. Heavy words, heavy body, heavy eyes. And yet this heaviness is not burden, it is gravity leading you toward the earth, toward the core, toward rest. Imagine the rain outside painting your dreams before you enter them. Each drop is a brushstroke of silver across a vast canvas. Some strokes become forests where you will wander. Some become rivers where you will drift. Some become skies where stars wait. Your dreams are already written in rain, waiting for you to step inside. If thoughts try to pull you back, see them as small boats that appear on the water of your mind. Do not fight them. Do not board them. Simply watch as the rain fills them gently, and they sink without effort. The water smooths again, reflecting only night. Let the body become heavier still. Feet sinking deeper into the mattress, legs melting, hips loosening, spine releasing its last threads of effort, shoulders wide open, unguarded, neck long, soft, unburdened, head heavy, cradled, eyes closed, lids like velvet curtains. The whole theater is dark now. Stay here, floating between wake and sleep. Rain becomes the bridge. Each drop is a step further into dreams. Each step is softer than the one before. You are crossing slowly, steadily, peacefully. Now picture a final image. Above you, a vast sky painted in indigo and silver. Stars pulse faintly through the clouds, each one a quiet guardian. They do not speak, they only shine. One star in particular lowers itself toward you, closer, closer, until it rests gently above your chest. Its light merges with your breath. On inhale, the star brightens. On exhale, the star softens. Soon, the rhythm is seamless, and the star enters you completely, becoming part of your inner night. Whisper once more, I am safe, I am whole, I am free. Now even whispering is too much effort. Let the words fade. Let breath alone speak. Let rain alone sing. The cabin disappears. The sanctuary disappears. The forest disappears. What remains is rest itself, infinite and kind, holding you until morning. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. You are safe. You are soft. You are calm. You are free. You are here. You let go.